Welcome to the campus of the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. Tonight is the District 5 Championship games between the guys and the girls, and of course coming up at 6 o'clock, it is your Lady Ramblers taking on the Portage area Mustangs. Winner wins the WestPac. Good evening, George Lucas with you high above courtside in the UPJ press boxes. Got my start here as a college student and just feel so comfortable sitting right here in the seats. So the Lady Ramblers coming in with a record tonight of 20-3. They're 11-1, tied with Portage for the top spot in the WestPac North. The girls are on a 15-game winning streak. The last time they lost, surprise, surprise, was to Portage back on January 10th. The last game between these two, well, the last game that the Lady Ramblers played, of course, the D5 playoffs round one, that happened Wednesday night. The Berlin Mountaineers took our Lady Ramblers to overtime, but the ladies prevailed 52-47. Gina Gay, of course, reaching 1,000 career points. That happened back on February 9th. She had 15 against Juniata Valley, so she's got that behind her, and now just looking to finish out her senior year with as many titles as possible. First stop is the WestPac Championship game. Lady Ramblers, of course, hoping to win back-to-back WestPac Championships. In fact, the ladies have won 3 of them. And as soon as I find my little piece of paper, I'll tell you exactly when they won them. I made myself a little piece of scrap paper and put it in my pocket. And here we go. The Lady Ramblers have won the title, of course, last year. They won it back in 2019, and they won it in 2011. The Portage Lady Mustangs won it in 2013, 14, back-to-back, and back in 2020. Well, in the overall series, we're talking all games between the Lady Ramblers and the Lady Mustangs. Going back to 2007, Windber trails at 15 games to 16, but it's been a pretty even series. And it has been split 4 games apiece since back in 2018. Now, the last time the Lady Ramblers faced Portage was back on February 1st. It was a 48-46 overtime win for the ladies. Huge night for Gina Gay. She had 24 points in the night, 2 out of 3 from the three-point arc. For the Portage area Mustangs, coached by Lance Hudak, they have a record of 18-4. They are also 11-1, tied with Windber for the top spot in the WestPac North. Windber snapped the Mustangs' 9-game winning streak back on February 1st with that 48-46 overtime win at Windber. The Mustangs and the Ramblers split the season series, each winning on their home court. The last game out, for Portage was a 53-34 win. That was against Shanksville, and that was on Wednesday night when the ladies were playing against Berlin. That was in the round one of the D5 playoffs. So we are just seconds away from announcing starting lineups, the national anthem, and then it is on to the tip-off, and away we go from the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. Tonight's WestPac Championship game coming to you live from UPJ. So again, I want to thank you for joining us on the live stream here tonight. As always, had some Wi-Fi issues, so streaming the game over a hot spot. Hopefully you're hearing the game quite well, as we are just seconds away from the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups. It's been a big week for Windber. The big announcement that they applied to join the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference. So only one more season, this and next, in the WestPac, and perhaps we'll be moving on to the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference.
And the 2022 WestPac Girls Basketball Championship game, featuring the Portage Mustangs and the Windber Ramblers. This year is another year the PIAA is interested in promoting good sportsmanship on the part of the coaches, players, cheerleaders, and spectators at the various games. As PIAA member schools, we firmly feel that the outcome of this game should be determined by the quality of play on the court and by the positive support of the spectators. The principals and athletic directors of the competing schools support this concept. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators are expected to assist in the promotion of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, and wholesome competition. Remember, sportsmanship, the only missing piece is you. Good luck to both teams. And now, to honor America, and especially our troops currently serving throughout the world.
All right, so here we go with the playing of the national anthem after some opening remarks by public address announcer Paul Buriak, and we should be underway shortly. Your WestPac Girls Championship game from UPJ. So the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner means we are just moments away from tip-off here at the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown Sports Center. Tonight's WestPac Championship game between the Portage Mustangs and your Windber Lady Ramblers. They are introducing the starting lineups now. For the Portage area Mustangs, coached by Lance Hudak, assisted by Donald Gauss, McKenna Baumgartner, and Marty Slanik. A 5'5" junior guard wearing number 3, Ariana Wozniak, averaging 10.3 points per game. She is one of the big guns on the Lady Mustangs team. Number 4, Marin Swank, a 5'7" senior forward, averaging just under 6 points per game. 5'4" sophomore guard, Alex Chobani, she wears number 10, averaging just a touch under 7 points per game. 5'7" senior forward, number 11, Sydney Sawson. She averages just a bit shy of 9 points per game. And Cami Burkett, 5'5", sophomore guard. She wears number 22, and she averages about 4.5 points per game. So Portage will be the visiting team on the scoreboard here tonight, and going to do our best to keep you up to date and posted as you are listening to the game this evening. For the Lady Ramblers, typical cast of characters for the ladies: 5'7" junior guard Shannon Tokarski, wearing number 1, averaging 4.3 points per game. 5'6" junior forward Riley Ott, she wears number 11, averaging just a shade over 8 points per game. 5'6" junior guard Harmony Jablin wears number 22, she averages just under 5 points per game. Mariah Andrews wears number 23, 5'7" sophomore guard, 9.5 points per game for Mariah. And Virginia Gay, our recent 1,000-point getter, wearing number 34. She stands 5'7", she's a senior guard, averaging just under 17.5 points per game. Of course, the Lady Ramblers, coached by Corey Pavlovsky, assisted by Katie Gelman and Muggs Nyhoff. So the Ramblers dressed in their, well, I guess you could consider their home uniforms, the whites with the blue trim, blue numerals, and the block Windber across the chest. The Portage Mustangs in their traveling greens with white and black trim and numerals and Portage across the chest. Ramblers will be moving left to right here in the first quarter as we are just seconds away from the tip-off of tonight's game here at the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. Hoping to get a halftime guest in here over halftime. Going to hope to talk with Athletic Director Steve Slatkoff, talk a little bit about the Ramblers' decision, the school board approving the move to the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference. So hoping that Steve joins us coming up at halftime. So Mariah Andrews going to jump. Again, Sydney Sawson, and Portage wins the tap, and we are underway. Far side three-pointer, Wozniak off the back of the rim, no good. Lady Ramblers fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Wozniak comes up with her own bound. Wozniak to the top of the arc, guarded there closely by Riley Ott. The Lady Ramblers coming out with a man-to-man defense to start the basketball game. A lot of quick passing. Alex Chobani to Swank. Now Chobani down the lane, kicks it off far side. Sydney Sawson, her shot won't fall. Harmony Jablin pulls the rebound down, and she is battled by Marin Swank. They call the held basketball, but the Lady Ramblers with the possession arrow. So no score, just underway here from UPJ. Gina Gay with the basketball as Harmony Jablin gets called for the walk. And the unforced turnover, things you cannot do in a championship game. So Portage inbounds near side. Alex Chobani takes it in the backcourt, brings it across to the forecourt. Chobani now into the corner. She's got Cammie Burkett back out top to Swank. A couple of dribbles being guarded by Gina Gay. Decides to take it baseline, kick it out to Burkett. Her drive is off the window, no good. Riley Ott pulls the rebound, and back come the Ramblers, who have not had a chance to show their offense yet tonight. They'll get a chance to show right now. Of course, the UPJ court slightly larger than the court at Windber Area High School, so something that the ladies will have to contend with. Conditioning will come into play when we hit the second half, especially. So Jablin with the basketball. Portage playing man-to-man as well. Jablin calling out the play. Gets it there to Gina Gay, drives the lane. Her layup is up, no good, rolls off the rim and out. Wozniak with the rebound for the Mustangs. Fires into the near corner. That's Sawson. Her short jumper won't go. Rebound underneath. Pulled down by Mariah Andrews. Lead pass Gina Gay. She's on a breakaway. Pass a little too far. She had to save it to Riley Ott. Tokarski three-pointer good. Tokarski gets the Lady Ramblers on the board with a long three-pointer. 3-0. Ramblers in the lead. And now the Lady Mustangs. Spin move down the lane. Marin Swank with a left-handed layup. Doesn't go, but she is fouled. And it's going to go against Shannon Tokarski. Her first, the Lady Ramblers first. That puts Swank on the line. Swank is a 53% free throw shooter. First one off the front of the rim, no good. Oh, I hear the Ramblers' biggest cheerleader, Jean Hudak, is here. And Swank able to drop one on a free throw. So 3-1 early on. Mariah Andrews drives the lane. Her shot won't go. And the Mustangs back in transition across the timeline. That is Alex Chobani. Down into the far corner, poked away by Harmony Jablin. And intercepted by Riley Ott. One player to beat, and she dribbles it off her leg. It's going to belong to Portage. Had trouble getting around Ariana Wozniak, who was back in defense. Dribbled it off her knee, and it went out of bounds. So again, the unforced turnovers as the Lady Ramblers lead it here 3-1. 5:20 to go in the opening period. Down into the near corner for the Mustangs. That's Swank back out top to Chobani. And now to Wozniak, dribbles the lane. Her layup is up and good, and we are tied at 3. Gina Gay up to Mariah Andrews on transition. The bucket falls, and Andrews with a chance to complete the three-point play. So Marin Swank will pick up the personal foul, and that puts Andrews on the line, a 53% shooter. Ramblers lead at 5-3, see if she can make it 6-3, and she does. Just under 5 minutes to go, quarter number 1, WestPac Championship game. Long three-pointer launched by Wozniak, won't go. The Lady Ramblers pull the rebound. Harmony Jablin up ahead to Riley Ott, top of the arc. Thought about pulling the trigger on the three, decided not to. And there's the double dribble. Riley forgot she already dribbled. Well, sometimes that happens. You dribble down the court, you pick up the ball, you look to pass to somebody, and you say, yeah, I might as well take it myself, and that's the kind of thing that happens. So Brooke Bednarski and Ashlyn Hudak are going to enter the game for the Lady Mustangs. Coming in off the bench, Hudak averaging 5.2, and Bednarski averaging 4.9 per game. Wozniak with the basketball, being worked on by Riley Ott. Dishes it off top of the arc to Ashlyn Hudak. Hudak to Bednarski. She has her pocket picked by Gina Gay. Lead pass up ahead, Riley Ott. And she's hacked as she goes in for the layup. And she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And it goes against Alex Chobaney, her first. Portage second personal. Ott to the line, shooting 58% from the charity stripe. First free throw is up, and that hits the front of the rim, no good. And Riley's second free throw. Nothing but the bottom of the net on this one. Ramblers open up their lead to 7-3 with 4:18 to go here in quarter number one. Portage, Bednarski, pass to Hudak. To Wozniak, top of the three-point arc. Brings it near side. Gay almost had the steal. Now to Bednarski. Throws it far side into the corner. Back to Bednarski. Her layup is up and no good. A little too strong. Now Gina Gay with the basketball. She'll get it there to Harmony Javelin. We're down to 3:49 to go opening quarter. Ramblers lead at 7-3. Gay with the ball. And now a struggle on the floor. Held ball. This time it's going to belong to Portage, I do believe. And now back into the game, Marin Swank and Kenny Burkett. I think they just came out for a little bit of a rest and maybe some instructions from head coach Lance Hudak. So Candy Burkett brings it up for Portage, drives the lane, layup too strong, pulled down by Mariah Andrews. Look at the Ramblers back in transition. Andrews with the basketball. To Gina Gay, top of the three-point arc. Throws it down in deep, looking for Riley Ott. She has her now to Tokarski. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled there by Hudak of the Mustangs. And back comes Portage. 3:12 to go. Ramblers up 7-3 in the first quarter. And down the lane, running layup. Chobaney won't go. Rebound pulled by Gina Gay. And again, back in transition. Hands it off to Javelin, who'll take it baseline, but she's fouled. That is going to go against Alex Chobaney, and that's number 2 on Portage's number 10.
Portage foul on number 10, Alex Chobaney, her second, team's third.
And now into the game for the Ramblers, Sammy Horner. 5'7" junior forward, as Shannon Tokarski comes out to get a breather. Gets a handshake and a hand slap from the coaches. So Gina Gay triggers the inbound. Harmony Javelin, three-pointer, good! Javelin from the far corner, and the Ramblers up 7, 10-3 with 2:48 to go in the opening quarter. Hudak, a three-pointer of her own, off the rim, no good. Andrews, nice box out. Able to pull that rebound down. And now the pass up ahead to Horner, back to Ott, who slows things down, brings it to Javelin. She's standing on the second tee in the word pit that runs across the half court. And now the layup by Ott, a little too strong. Rebound pulled there by Wozniak. Wozniak feeds it off to Bednarski. Back to Wozniak. Pass to Swank, near side elbow, gets it out to Wozniak. Gina Gay needs to be careful. She's playing Wozniak a little too tight. Wozniak with the basketball. Gina Gay denies her. Back out top to Burkett. Down into the far corner, Hudak. 1:50 to go in the opening quarter. Ramblers leading at 10-3. Wozniak with the basketball. Fires it off far side. Hudak brings it out to the top of the arc. And now she'll direct traffic for the Lady Mustangs. Drop off to Cammie Burkett. Now back to Wozniak, working on Gina Gay. Fires it far side for Burkett. And underneath to Brooke Bednarski. Shot won't go, but I believe that's going to be a foul against Mariah Andrews of the Ramblers. Mariah picking up her first foul. That's the second team foul for the Ramblers, and that will put Brooke Bednarski on the line, a 50-50 shooter. Ramblers up 7, 10-3. First free throw off the back iron, no good. And now Sydney Sawson back in for the Lady Mustangs as Marin Swank comes off the court for a bit of a break. Second free throw for Bednarski forthcoming. There's the shot, and it is good. So Bednarski goes 1 for 2 from the line. Cuts the Rambler lead to 6, 10-4 with a $1:25 to go here in quarter number 1. George Lucas, glad to be with you. The WestPac Girls Championship game from the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. Riley Ott, near side for the Lady Ramblers. Get it there to Gina Gay. And off the leg of one of the Mustangs, that is Sydney Sawson, goes out of bounds. And the Ramblers will hold possession. Head coach Corey Pavlovsky down to our left, hands in pockets, surveying the situation. Ott out to Javelin. Top of the arc. Backs up to about midway between the arc and the center stripe. Bring it near side, Gay. And Gina Gay being guarded closely by Cammie Burkett. Both teams playing one-on-one defenses here to start the game. And now Riley Ott with the basketball. Out top to Javelin. Javelin off the pick. She loses control, out of bounds. And the ball goes over to the Portage Mustangs. One of the Lady Mustangs tripped and fell. And I don't know if Javelin tripped over her or just tried to stutter step around her, but she tripped as well, and the ball went out of bounds. Down to 34 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ramblers leading at 10-4. Bednarski for the Mustangs. Dribbled in, dribbles back out to the far side. Brings it all the way around near side. Bednarski out to the top to Burkett. Portage, perimeter passing. Off to Wozniak. Down to 13 seconds. Mustangs playing for the last shot. Here's a three-pointer from long distance. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds and belongs to Windber with 6.6 left in the quarter. So the Ramblers with just under 7 seconds left in the quarter, up by 6. Here's Javelin. She'll bring it up to the half-court line. Down to 3 seconds. 2, 1. And the shot won't go, but it wouldn't have counted anyway from Samantha Horner. So we played one. Your Lady Ramblers on top by a score of 10-4 in this WestPac Championship game. So updating your scoreboard on the stream if you happen to be with us here as we move on to quarter number 2. Lady Ramblers on top, 10-4. So 1 down, 3 to go, and they'll bring home their second consecutive WestPac Championship. I want to tell you about the Windber Area Athletic Boosters Association, also known as WABA. They're a nonprofit charitable organization. They support and promote Windber Area School District girls athletic programs with educational purpose, values, and a yearly scholarship. Now, next year, WABA going to host their 50th annual girls varsity basketball tip-off tournament. It remains one of the longest-running girls varsity basketball tournaments in Pennsylvania. In addition to that, they also sponsor a girls varsity and junior varsity volleyball tournament, also Rambler Madness, which is a whole lot of fun. I got to attend that this year. WABA continues to be a proud sponsor of the Windber Area School District and their athletic programs, and new members are always welcome. 8 minutes up on the clock. It's the start of quarter number 2. As the Ramblers lead at 10-4. George Lucas, class of '82, so proud to be bringing you this game here tonight. Well, now for some reason, Marin Swank kind of just walked in without checking in, and that prompted the officials to say, nope, you got to go over, tap the table, check in, now you're official. Don't exactly know what that's about, but, well, officials doing what officials need to do. So the inbound, Gina Gay's got it, top of the three-point arc to Riley Ott. Surveys the situation, thought about driving the lane, pulled back. Out to Harmony Javelin again, standing on that second tee in the script pit that is across the halfway stripe here. Three-pointer on the way, nope, two-pointer from Harmony Javelin. And the Ramblers lead is now 8, 12-4, just underway here in quarter number 2. And a foul call on the floor. I believe that's going to go against Gina Gay as Sydney Sossin was driving down through the paint. Well, that actually goes against Mariah Andrews. That is her second, so she needs to be careful. Sydney Sossin, a 69% free throw shooter. First one up and good. That is Sydney's first points of the ball game. Rambler lead is now 7, 12-5. Second free throw up and good as well. So the Rambler lead is 6 with 7:18 to go before halftime. Ramblers on top in this D5, or I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say D5, WestPac Girls Championship. Pass underneath the Gina Gay, knocked out of bounds, and the Ramblers will maintain possession. Sammy Horner coming in and giving Mariah Andrews a little bit of a break. So Gina Gay having a friendly conversation with the official underneath the basket, but she's going to trigger the inbounds pass. Needs to get it in, and does. Gets it there to Riley Ott. Along the baseline, Shannon Tokarski thought about a three, pulled it down. And now Portage back into their man-to-man. Gina Gay with a pass underneath off the leg of one of the Mustangs and out of bounds. And the Ramblers will inbound again from underneath their own basket down to our right. All the way out to almost the top of the key. Riley Ott, two-pointer, drain it. 3 points for Riley Ott. And the Ramblers starting to pull away, 14-6, leading by 8. 6:45 to go in quarter number 2. And a shot from just beyond the free throw line. Sydney Sossin, she's got 4 points all here in the second quarter. Ramblers lead is back to 6. So as good as the Ramblers are on offense, they need to make sure they play some defense here too, because Portage is the kind of team that can get back in this basketball game in a quick hurry. Tokarski, three-pointer off the rim, no good. And now back comes Portage. Ariana Wozniak, top of the arc, throws it near side. Sossin, three-pointer is good. Sydney Sossin starting to heat up. She's got 7 here in the second quarter. Rambler lead is now 3. As many as 8 not that long ago. Tokarski, far side, top of the arc. Being guarded there by Marin Swank. And now to Riley Ott in the corner. And now Ott throws the basketball. Woof, almost a backcourt. Now inside to Gina Gay. Gay's layup no good. Rebound pulled Portage. And Ariana Wozniak wasn't looking for the pass. Stolen by Tokarski down underneath the Gay, but it goes off her fingertips out of bounds. And the clock stopped with 5:27 to go here in the second quarter. Back into the game is Brooke Bednarski for the Lady Mustangs, trailing now by just 3. Ramblers had an 8-point lead not more than about 2 minutes ago. Ariana Wozniak, fire it off to Bednarski. And a walk. Well, now we got a foul. Or we have an injury stoppage is what it is. Uh-oh. And Wozniak holding on to that right knee, but she's getting up and walking off. Looks to the sky in pain, but she looks to be okay. She's walking off under her own power. So the officials' timeout brings a stop to things on the floor with 5:13 left in quarter number 2. Ramblers lead is 14-11. Sydney Sawson exploding for 7 points here in the second quarter. All the scoring for the Mustangs as they've climbed their way back to within 3 at 14-11 with 5:13 to go before halftime. Inbounds underneath. Shot is up and good. So Marin Swank gets one to fall, and now the Ramblers' lead is down to a single point. Harmony Jablin with the basketball to Sammy Horner. Looking for help. She gets it to Gina Gay. Gay tries to drive the lane, and she's stripped and gets it back. Good play there in the corner by Shannon Tokarski to wrestle the basketball away from the Lady Mustangs. So this man-to-man defense, a little tough on the Lady Ramblers. Riley Ott in the paint. Hook shot, no good. Sammy Horner there and throws the ball out of bounds. I think she was expecting Gina Gay to be there, and Gina was not. So now Horner comes out, Mariah Andrews back in, and Portage with a chance to take the lead, I believe, for the first time tonight. As the chant of defense starts to come up from the near side bleachers. Got the student sections across the way on opposite sides of each other. The Legion of Doom down to our left and the Portage students down to our right on the other side of the basketball court. Cammie Burkett with the basketball. Throw it out top to Bednarski. Her runner won't go. Rebound pulled by Jablin. Jablin racing across that timeline. Good play there by Harmony. Once again, standing on that script tee at half court, Shannon Tokarski. Being guarded by Marin Swank. Now out to Riley Ott. Far side, Jablin. Wanted to go to Andrews. Pulled the ball down. Now Jablin. Tried to force a pass inside to Andrews. That got picked off, and back come the Lady Mustangs. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Ramblers by 1. It's 14-13. Portage looking to take a lead here. Bednarski. Off to Burkett. Three-pointer on the way off the front of the rim from Marin Swank, and back comes Mariah Andrews. Andrews is going to lose possession of the basketball, and it goes to Portage. She was kind of a little out of control there. And now Corey Pavlovsky, the head coach of the Lady Ramblers, calls a timeout. He needs to settle down the crew, and I agree with that. 3:17 to go before halftime, 14-13. Lady Ramblers on top. You know, the Windber Rambler Letterman's Club, they've been assisting our student athletes for 2 decades. It's a volunteer nonprofit group. They've worked hard to uphold the winning tradition, promoting hard work, loyalty, and pride. They've awarded $50,000 in college scholarships to graduating student athletes and continue to support all sports programs with over $40,000 in funding to the school district. The Letterman's Club's 20th anniversary fundraising campaign, a huge success with the help of 173 donors and over $100,000 in contributions. They are positioned now to continue their support of our student athletes. Now, as they transition into the second year of the campaign, they'll continue to generate funds, focus on increasing their membership and community awareness. If you want to find out more about the Windber Rambler Letterman's Club or to make a donation, you can find them on Facebook. You can also log on to cfalleghenies.com. That is CF as in Frank Donato, Alleghenies.com. That's one face I'm missing here tonight. You know, if he could be, Frank would be here. But I know he's cheering from where he's at. Smiling down on us from up in heaven. I just know that's where Franco is. So back to action. Bednarski. Near side pass to Hudak. Back cross court. And now the feed in underneath to Sydney Sawson, intercepted by Gina Gay, and back come the Ramblers. Harmony Jablin down to 2:49 in the quarter. Jablin with the basketball. Ramblers lead is 1. Riley Ott stopped her dribble and now has the ball poked out of her hands, and back comes Portage. Marin Swank, she'll get it near side to Burkett to the top of the arc. Swank all the way into the corner for Sawson. Back to Swank. Underneath. Easy layup is good. Bednarski with her first points of the quarter, and now Portage with their first lead, 15-14. As we're down to 2:12 to go in quarter number 2. Boy, back in the first, I thought the Ramblers were going to run away with it in the early parts of the second quarter. But all of a sudden, Portage came alive, and that's due mostly to 7 points from Sydney Sawson, who caught fire here in quarter number 2. Now Jablin with the basketball. Gonna drive baseline. Short jumper off the window. No good. Portage with the rebound. Cammie Burkett now. Brings it across the timeline near side. Now to the top of the arc. She'll get it there to Swank. Over to Wozniak. Now back to Burkett. Burkett with the basketball. She's going to drive the lane. Kick it out. Jumper is partially blocked. Gina Gay with the rebound. Back come the Ramblers. Gina had to pick up her dribble. And here's a long one from Mariah Andrews. She drains the three. And the Windber fans able to breathe a little easier here. That is the Ramblers' second three-pointer of the night. Andrews' first of the night. The other one coming from Harmony Jablin. Rambler lead back up to 2 as they regain it. And now Hudak over to the far side for Sawson. Won't go. Rebound. And an offensive foul underneath on the Portage Lady Mustangs. That goes against Marin Swank. That'll be her second. Sammy Horner back in. Shannon Tokarski takes a break. Ariana Wozniak back in for Portage. So down inside, a minute to go before halftime. Ramblers lead is 2, 17-15. In the second quarter, WestPac Girls Championship on the campus of the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. Andrews down the lane, off the window, won't go, gets her own rebound. Shot is up and good. Boy, Andrews worked hard for that one, but it dropped. Rambler lead back to 4. 28 seconds left before halftime. Far side, Wozniak, three-pointer off the back iron. Rebound pulled by the Ramblers. Up ahead, Gina Gay. She's got 20 seconds. Gay to the hoop, off the glass and in. Gina is on the scoreboard, and the Ramblers with 6 quickies back on top, 21-15. Down to 6 seconds to go. Portage with the basketball. Burkett. Now to Swank, top of the three-point line. No good at the buzzer. And the Ramblers, after one half of play, leading at 21-15. Portage scoring 11 in that quarter, and the Ramblers putting up 11 as well. So one half of basketball down, 21-15 is your halftime score. Give me a second here as I update your halftime score. And then we'll run down some halftime stats. All right, so here at halftime, Portage Mustangs getting 2 points from Ariana Wozniak. She is their top gun, averaging about 10.3. Lady Ramblers able to keep her in check so far. Marin Swank with a field goal and 1 free throw. She's got 3. Sydney Sawson with 7 points, all in the second quarter. She leads the Portage Mustangs on the score sheet. And Brooke Bednarski with 3. For the Lady Ramblers, Shannon Tokarski hit a three-pointer back in the first quarter. She was quiet in quarter number 2. She has 3 for the game so far. Riley Ott has 3. Harmony Jablin with 5. Mariah Andrews, she's got 8. And Gina Gay with 2. So Mariah Andrews pacing the Lady Ramblers right now with 8 points. I was hoping to hear from Steve Slatkoff. But I see him standing down by the UPJ wrestling room, so I'm not sure if we're going to hear from him or not. Was hoping to talk to him about the school board's approval of Windber moving on to the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference in 2 years. But apparently not. So we will just fill the time. Gives you a chance to go run off and get a snack for yourself. Maybe something to eat. Visit that little private room. And we'll be back in about 8 minutes with the second half of the basketball game. Your Lady Ramblers leading at 21-15. This is the WestPac Championship girls game from the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown Sports Center. You're listening to the Windber Ramblers Sports Network.
Stay tuned for the second half of today's game, coming up shortly on the Windber Ramblers Sports Network.
Welcome back to the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown Sports Center. Lady Ramblers, Lady Mustangs, playing for the Girls WestPac Championship title here at UPJ. Portage inbounds the basketball down underneath to Ashlyn Hudak, who watches it go off her hands and out of bounds. Lady Ramblers take over. Just underway here in period number 3. Ramblers leading at 21-15, looking to make it back-to-back WestPac Championships. Gina Gay down underneath to Mariah Andrews, had her pass knocked away. Nice defense there by, I believe, Sydney Sawson. And now the Lady Mustangs trailing by 6. Hand off to Chobaney, down the lane, a running shot, rings in and out. Riley Ott there for the rebound. And now Harmony Jablin, surprised after she got the pass, turned around, saw a Portage defender, picked up her dribble and walked. And so the turnover gives Portage the basketball. Again, just underway, quarter number 3, Ramblers leading at 21-15. Cammie Burkett for the Mustangs with the basketball down the right side of the lane. Handoff pass to Chobaney. She'll hand it off there to Wozniak. Wozniak pulls back, gets it down in deep to Sawson. Out for a three-pointer on the way, no good. From Cammie Burkett, save, and Portage has the basketball. Now knocked out of the hands of Marin Swank, and back come the Lady Ramblers. Shannon Tokarski, smart play, backing it off, crosses the center line. Tokarski to Gay, off a pick from Riley Ott. Needs help, feeds it underneath, Jablin, her shot up, no good, rebound Andrews. And the tied ball, I believe that's going to go against the go for Windber, and it does. Ramblers will maintain possession. Gina Gay underneath her own basket. Fire it near side, Riley Ott. Out to Andrews, just inside the three-point line. Her shot won't go. Pair of Mustangs fought over the rebound and pull it down. Here they come. Cammie Burkett, hand off to Chobaney. Now to Wozniak. Into the near corner. That's Burkett. And now into the lane goes Swank. Layup is up, no good. Mariah Andrews comes away with the basketball. And now lead pass up ahead to Harmony Jablin, to Riley Ott. Thought about the three-pointer, pulled it down. Gina Gay, three ball, no good. And the ball's going to belong to Portage. And the chant of air ball goes up from the Portage High School student section. Alex Chobaney with the basketball, giving it there to Sawson. Almost lost possession as Gina Gay was all over her. Now out to Wozniak. Top of the three-point line. Dribbles down to the far elbow, pulls it back. Now down the lane. Near side pass. Sawson, her shot is good. And And that's a three-pointer. Cuts the Rambler lead in half, 21-18. Harmony Javelin with the ball now. Far side to Karski. Top of the arc to Gina Gay. Portage playing that man-to-man, and now Gay drives the line. Tried to feed a pass to Andrews, and that was intercepted by Sawson. Back come the Lady Mustangs. Near side, Wozniak. Thought about a three, pulled it down. And now Wozniak dribbles down inside the lane, loses control of the basketball, and it belongs to the Ramblers. So back into the game for the Lady Mustangs, Brooke Bednarski. As the Ramblers bring it up, Harmony Javelin across the center stripe to Gina Gay. Gay down underneath the Ott, had to pull back. And now another tie up on the floor, and this time it's going to belong to Portage. So Portage in possession of the basketball. Three-pointer on the way. Long side, no good. And now down underneath. And a foul called on Harmony Javelin.
With the foul number 22, Harmony Javelin, her first team's first. Shooting two for the Mustangs.
So Javelin called for her first personal. It's the Ramblers' first of the half. To the line goes Brooke Bednarski. Her first free throw, no good. Bednarski, a 50% shooter. Shannon Tokarski out, Sammy Horner back in. Second free throw is up and good by Bednarski. Rambler lead is now 2. And now a pass intended for Riley Ott, slapped out of bounds on a nice hustle play by Alex Chobani as things are getting a little tense in here. Mariah Andrews, free throw line. Won't go. Gay with the rebound, up and good. Gina Gay with 4 tonight, and that extends the Ramblers' lead back up to 4 points, 23-19. Brooke Bednarski with the basketball. Brings it to the near elbow. Handoff to Wozniak. Far side, Sawson. Her shot, no good. Rebound, Gina Gay, and the foul on Sawson. And that'll be her first.
Portage foul at number 11, Sadie Sawson, her first team's first. Into the game for the Mustangs,
Number 2, Ashlyn Hudak. Number 4, Marin Swank back in for the Mustangs. Ramblers bring the ball up. Harmony Javelin works around a pick from Gina Gay down underneath to Mariah Andrews. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Portage. So the inbound there to Cami Burkett. Burkett with the basketball, top of the three-point arc. Trying to dribble around Harmony Javelin. Finally has to dish off. Gets it there to Hudak. Hand off to Bednarski. Her runner in the lane is up and good. So Bednarski with 3 here in the third quarter closes the Rambler lead to 2 with 2:44 to go here in quarter number 3. Ramblers moving right to left here in the quarter. And now Gina Gay with the basketball. She's going to take it right down the lane. Her scoop is up and good. So the Ramblers increase their lead back to 4. It's 25-21 with 2:22 to go in the third quarter. Three-pointer on the way, near side, off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath. Alex Chobani, her first points of the night, as she was in the right spot to pull that rebound. Lead back to 2 for the Ramblers. Riley Ott. Off the back iron, no good. Mariah Andrews there for the rebound to Gina Gay underneath. And the ball stolen by Myron Swank. The Windber fans wanted a foul, didn't get one. Portage with a chance to tie. Burkett, far side, Swank. She'll dribble a couple times, pull it back out to the top of the key. That is Burkett, well, back of the arc. Burkett, back across to Swank, far side. Bednarski. Her shot is up and good. It's a 3. Bednarski coming alive in Portage with the lead again, 26-25 with 1:18 to go. In quarter number 3, it's the WestPac Girls Championship game from UPJ Sports Center. Down underneath the Horner. Her shot is up, but she is fouled by Bednarski. That'll be her first. And that'll be the second against Portage here in the second half. No, actually, they called that on Burkett. Either way, it's the first. So Sammy Horner to the line. She shoots 46%. Shot is up and no good. Horner again, her second free throw is up and off the front of the rim, no good, but a violation of the lane. And the Ramblers will get to shoot another one. And Horner's second one is good. And we are tied at 26 with 1:07 to go, third quarter. Portage with the basketball. Far side Chobani. Now bring it near side Burkett. And the foul, I believe that's against Gina Gay. That'll be her first. That is the second Rambler foul here in the second half. So Portage inbounds. Burkett with the basketball. Tries the right side of the lane. And another foul called. This time on Javelin and the Lady Ramblers. That's Windber's third of the half, as we're down to 49.5 seconds to go in the third period. We are tied at 26. Remember the last time these two teams played, Ramblers had to take Portage to overtime. Starting to shape up like that again. Cammie Burkett down the lane. Her layup is up, no good, but the foul going to be on Javelin. That'll be her third. And she's got to be careful here with 1 quarter to play. So Cammie Burkett to the line. No points yet for her. She averages 4.5 per game, a 53% free throw shooter. Shot is up and good. And now for Windber, Shannon Tokarski is back as Harmony Javelin has to come out with those 3 personal fouls. So Cammie Burkett at the line has given Portage the lead at 27-26. Next shot is up. And this one's no good. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Let's see, we might have a foul called. So Sydney Sawson is going to pick up her second personal, and Lady Ramblers inbound the basketball. Gina Gay to Shannon Tokarski. Across the timeline, Sammy Horner. Horner near side, out to Tokarski. 37 seconds left before the end of the quarter. Tokarski to Andrews, top of the arc, to Gay in the lane. Gina dribbles, has it poked out of her hand. Wozniak comes away with it, and now Portage a chance to add to their 1-point lead. Here comes Cammie Burkett. To the top of the key to Wozniak, being guarded by Riley Ott, down to 13 seconds to go. And now the pass to Bednarski, off to the far side, Swank. Near side, Wozniak, three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound, Sawson. Short jumper there, no good. And we've run out of time. So the Ramblers putting up, the Mustangs putting up 12 in that quarter, holding the Ramblers to just 5 points. And they lead it 27-26 going into the fourth and final quarter. So 8 minutes of basketball remaining. Ramblers going to get the ball to start quarter number 4. Trailing by 1, 27-26. Riley Ott will inbound for the Lady Ramblers. Get it off to Gina Gay, who also had Shannon Tokarski back to help. Tokarski crosses the timeline. Around a pick from Riley Ott. Down in deep, and that pass is broken up. Back to Tokarski. Now to Horner. Gina Gay near elbow. Drives the lane, puts up a shot, and is fouled. See who that is on. That's going to be on number 11, Sydney Sawson. She's the big scorer tonight with 10 points for the Mustangs, but now has 3 personals. So Gina Gay at the line. First shot is up and good. Gina, a 66% shooter. As Marin Swank comes out, that's a surprise. Marin Swank with only 2 personals. Sawson has the 3. I thought she would have been the one to come out. So the Ramblers tied it at 27. Next free throw could give Windber the lead. And it does. Gina with 8 points tonight. Ramblers up 1, 28-27, down to 7:38 to go in the basketball game. Cammie Burkett for the Mustangs. To Wozniak, top of the arc. Bednarski. Free throw line. She'll hand it off to Chobani. Her runner won't go. Rebound underneath Mustangs. Wozniak fires it back down deep. Horner with the basketball. Almost a turnover. Riley Ott able to grab it and run. Get it there to Shannon Tokarski now, who casually brings it across the timeline. Gina Gay thought about the three-pointer. Dribbles out and the foul. That's going to be on Sawson. That's going to be 4. The reach-in foul, and she is disgusted. So now she will have to come out of the game as Ashlyn Hudak comes back in. Harmony Javelin, she's got 3. She comes in, and Sammy Horner has a seat. Javelin at midcourt. To Riley Ott, being guarded closely. Now off to Gina Gay. Gay to Ott, near corner, brings it out to the top of the arc. Underneath, Mariah Andrews' layup is up and good. Andrews, who was quiet all third quarter, able to score and put the Ramblers on top by 3, 30-27. There's a three-pointer on the way off the back iron from Wozniak. Rebound, loose. And it is off of Wozniak, and it'll belong to the Ramblers. With 6:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. WestPac Girls Championship from the Sports Center at UPJ. So Javelin bring it into the near corner. Looking underneath. She's got Andrews. Fires it up. Won't go. Rebound underneath. That is Riley Ott. Nice pull to Gina Gay. Underneath for Andrews. Andrews can't handle the pass, and out of bounds it goes. So the turnover to the Mustangs, trailing by 3. Windber on top, 30-27. Just under 6 minutes left. And it's been an exciting one. And now I believe a timeout called by Portage, and indeed it is as they bring the ball across the timeline. Clock stopped with 5:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ramblers leading it by 3, 30-27. Well, the Windber Area Athletic Boosters Association, or WABA, they want to thank their Lady Ramblers sponsors for the season. A lot of good folks that make a lot of great things happen for the ladies, including Rizzo's Italian Restaurant, Jesco Electric and Supply, also Thomas Automotive Service and Towing, Drenning's Electric, Silverman Tokarski and Foreman LLC, Windber Moose Lodge 349, the Windber VFW Post 4795, Windber American Legion Post 137, and the Windber Media Exchange. Thanks to all those folks for their proud support of Windber Lady Ramblers basketball. Ramblers up by 3. Can they win their second consecutive WestPac Championship? We will find out in just about 5.5 minutes. So the Portage inbounds the basketball. Cammie Burkett working against her number 22 counterpart, Harmony Javelin, pass across to Wozniak, who loses it out of bounds. And the Ramblers, the benefit of a turnover. Riley Ott will inbound to Harmony Javelin. Clock rolling, 5:37 to go. Ramblers up by 3, 30-27. Mariah Andrews, lead pass, knocked out of her hands as she was driving the basket and out of bounds. Windber maintains possession. Riley Ott, long range, drains it. Riley's first point since back in the second quarter, and the Ramblers' lead is 5. Wozniak now, throw it far side, Burkett for the Lady Mustangs. Back up top to Chobaney, trying to work against Gina Gay. Gina has her backed up. Now to Wozniak. Hand off Burkett. Far corner. Bednarski. Now top of the line, driving the lane. That is Alex Chobaney. Her shot a little strong, won't go. And now the Lady Ramblers on the way back. Tokarski. We'll get it there to Javelin. Clock rolling down to 4:47. Javelin throws it far side to Ott, who had the battle at Javelin. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound loose underneath. And Portage able to scramble away with it. As Ashlyn Hudak works it there to Alex Chobaney. And now to Brooke Bednarski. Three-pointer! She rattled it every which way, and it finally dropped. And Portage climbs back to within 2. 32-30 Rambler lead, 4:10 to go. Javelin bringing the ball up slowly, wasting some of that clock time. Now Javelin going to run baseline, and she's fouled all the way in. That's going to be against Hudak. That's her first for the Mustangs. That puts Javelin on the line. First trip to the charity stripe tonight, a 44% free throw shooter. Javelin toes the line, one dribble, bends the knees, shot is up, and it's good. Ramblers lead back up to 3. See if Harmony can make it 4. She has one more shot remaining on her 2-shot foul. Again, toes the line, one dribble, knees bent, shot up, and this time no good. Ramblers lead is 3. Back come the Lady Mustangs. Cammie Burkett down the lane, pulls it back, get it there to Wozniak. Three-pointer on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Portage. And now a pass off the fingers of Alex Chobaney, rolls out of bounds. Ramblers get possession. Back into the game is Sydney Saucing. She's playing with 4 personals. But Coach Lance Hudak needs her in the game. So we'll see who plays against Saucing. But whoever that is, if I'm that person, I am driving at her every chance I get. And now the Lady Ramblers call their second timeout. With 3:39 remaining in a 3-point game, Lady Ramblers on top 33-30. 27-26 after 3 quarters. Portage had the lead, but the Lady Ramblers putting up 6 here. And make that 7. And so far, holding Portage to 3, and they have a 3-point lead. Trying to win back-to-back titles. Since Portage did it back in 2013-2014. Of course, there could have been a back-to-back winner of the years 2015 through 2018. But anyhow, regardless, the Lady Ramblers trying to make it 2 in a row. So the timeout is over. Both teams back out on the court. 3:39 to go here in the 4th and final quarter of the WestPac Girls Championship game. Of course, the boys' game between Portage and Township coming up at the conclusion of this one. Lady Ramblers with the basketball. Javelin around a pick from Gina Gay. Looks underneath from Mariah Andrews. Intercepted by Sawson, but she boots it out of bounds, and the Ramblers get the ball. No shot clock in high school, so don't have to worry about that. Riley Ott, three-pointer off the glass and in! And that puts the Ramblers up 36-30. What a huge shot from Riley Ott. And now the Mustangs. Open is Sawson. Her shot off the iron, no good. Rebound going to be controlled by the Lady Mustangs. Sawson playing with 4 fouls. And the ball thrown cross court. Burkett almost lost it out of bounds. Burkett now to Chobaney. Near side. Wozniak, 3-ball. No good. Goes over the top of the backboard, and that'll be a turnover for the Lady Ramblers. Leading by 6, 36-30 with 2:52 remaining in the basketball game. Portage not pressing yet, but I'm sure they will be when the time comes. Javelin with the basketball to Gina Gay. Gay, top of the arc. Being guarded there by Cammie Burkett. Down deep to Tokarski. Far side. Tokarski, a couple of dribbles. She's got to be careful. And she tried to get it to Gina Gay, and there's a turnover. Down the floor, no good. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. 3-pointer on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Andrews, and a foul by Sawson, and I think she's gone. Number 11, yes indeed, and that'll do it for Sydney Sawson. She'll finish with 10 points, but she has fouled out. Averaging 9 points per game, and the Mustangs lose her in the final moments. So the Ramblers in the bonus now. They will shoot 1 and 1 the rest of the way. Andrews at the line. Shot is up. No good. Rebound is going to be pulled by the Lady Mustangs. Ramblers lead is 6 with 2:05 to go. Wozniak with the basketball. Hand off Chobaney. She pulls it all the way back. Halfway between the arc and midcourt. Bednarski down in the far side corner to Chobaney. Runs the lane, and her shot falls. And now another timeout called by Portage with 1:48 to go. Ramblers' lead is down to 4. So the Windber Rambler Letterman's Club, they've been assisting our student athletes for 2 decades. It's a volunteer nonprofit group that has worked very hard to uphold the winning tradition. They promote hard work, loyalty, and pride. The group has awarded $50,000 in college scholarships to graduating student athletes, and they continue to support all sports programs with over $40,000 in funding to the school. Their 20th anniversary fundraising campaign, a huge success, raising over $100,000 in contributions. The club positioned to continue their support of our student athletes, and as they transition into the second year of the campaign, they continue to generate funds, focusing on increasing their membership, community awareness. You want to find out more about the Letterman's Club, or if you're ready to make your donation, you can find them on Facebook, or you can log on to cfalleghenies.com. That is F is in Frank Donato, Alleghenies.com. 36-32, Lady Ramblers on top. As we are down to 1:48 to go in the game, crunch time, most definitely. Ramblers with the basketball. Gina Gay looking to inbound, she better hurry. And they call 5 seconds on her. Just could not find an open Rambler. And Corey Pavlovsky giving it to one of the referees, said that in no way it was 5 seconds. You know, Portage with the basketball, they're having the same problem. And now the long lob pass, they do get it in. And the ball, I think, knocked out of bounds. Something went wrong, but Portage is going to inbound right in front of their bench. Down to 1:46 in the game. Ashlyn Hudak inbounds the basketball, gets it there to Wozniak. Being guarded by Riley Ott. And now to Hudak. To Bednarski, short jumper, no good. Rebound underneath. And it's going to belong to the Ramblers. Down to 132. Gina Gay to inbound. And Portage on the press. Gets it into Andrews. And the foul. Could go against Chobani, could go against Wozniak. If it goes against Chobani, that's her third. It is against Chobani. Her third. And the Ramblers go to the line because they are in the bonus the rest of the way. Mariah Andrews. She's over from the free throw line. A 53% shooter. First shot is up. No good, but Riley Ott there for the rebound. Ott to Andrews, all alone underneath. Her shot is up and good. 4 points for Mariah here in the fourth quarter. Ramblers lead is 6 with 1:17 to go in the basketball game. Ashlyn Hudak drives baseline. Harmony Chaplin almost intercepted it. And the runner and a foul in the lane. Basket does not go, but the foul is going to be called against the Lady Ramblers. That is against Riley Ott. That's only her first and the team's fifth. To the line is Cammie Burkett, a 53% shooter. Missed her first free throw. Now she got her first free throw, and she hits this one. And now Marin Swank back in, working with 2 personal fouls. In case you missed it, Sydney Sossin fouled out with 2:13 to go in the fourth. Second shot by Burkett. This one is up. And no good. Rebound. Portage and Gina Gay called for the foul. That'll be 2 on Gina. And it puts Marin Swank to the line for Portage. 53% shooter. First free throw up and good. Windber's lead is 4. Swank with a chance to cut it to 3. Second free throw up and good. And a timeout, Portage. That's their fourth. 1:08 left in the basketball game. Fourth quarter, Ramblers lead it by 3, 38-35. Of course, coming up after this one, the boys' championship game will be the Portage boys' turn. As they'll take on Kanawha Township, number 1, number 2 seeds. Actually, I believe that's right. And of course, this is Portage's last appearance in a WestPac event, as they will be moving on to the Heritage Conference starting next year. Ramblers, of course, making the announcement that they have applied to join the Laurel Highlands. That wouldn't happen until 2024. So 1:08 to go, Ramblers up 3. Gina Gay to inbound the basketball. And she's got to make this happen, can't turn it over. And now inbound to Javelin, back to Gay, who's going to bring it up the court. Down to 1 minute left in the game. Shannon Tokarski with the basketball. I am sure there's going to be a lot of stalling going on here. Tokarski, she's got to make sure she doesn't lose it, and she does! Bednarski up ahead, the shot no good, rebound, and we are within 1 point. Bednarski cutting the Ramblers' lead to 1, and then a foul on the play. That goes on Burkett. That'll be her second personal, and that puts Gina Gay to the line. Ramblers' lead is 1. Gina with a chance to take it up to 3. She's 2 for 2 so far from the stripe. A 66% shooter. First one is up. No good. Rebound is Portage's. It goes out of bounds. And the Ramblers will maintain possession. A break for the blue and white. And now a timeout called by Coach Pavlovsky as we are down to 39 seconds to go in the basketball game. The Ramblers' lead is 1. If you wanted an exciting basketball game, I don't know how much more exciting it can get. Remember the last time these two teams met, it was back on February 1st at Windber High School. Portage taking the Lady Ramblers into overtime before the Ramblers won it by 2. 48-46. Of course, the ladies hoping to avoid that same scenario. With the boys' game coming up after this one, this place is a zoo. It is standing room only the whole way around the upper walking track. All the seats are full. This is high school basketball at its finest. So Gina Gay going to inbound the ball with 39.2 to go. The Ramblers need points. Gina looking to inbound. She needs to get it in. And she does to Harmony Javelin. Clock running, 34 seconds left. Javelin near side to Karski. Now to Gay in the lane. Gina pulls it back to Javelin. Little pitch and catch going on. Javelin down to Riley Ott. They've got the Rambler weave going. Ott down to 20 seconds. To Gina Gay, back to Riley Ott, down to 15. Ott with the basketball. Gets it to Gina Gay. Cross court to Javelin, to Andrews. Down to 8 seconds to go. To Gina Gay. Down to 4, 3. And there's the foul with 2 seconds left. .5 to go. Brooke Bednarski committing the foul. That is her first, but that puts Mariah Andrews to the line. She has hit 1 free throw here tonight. If she can hit both of them, well, it makes it a little tougher for Portage. Andrews, free throw is up and good. Hit the back of the iron, but then had a little backspin on it. Hit the rim and fell through. Ramblers' lead is 2. You would love to see Andrews get this one right here, and I guarantee you after this, Portage calls their last time out. Andrews from the free throw line. Shot is up and good. 2 very clutch free throws. And now timeout by Portage. That is their 5th and final.
A 30-second timeout.
So the 30-second timeout. As the Ramblers' lead is 3 with 1.5 seconds to go. About the only chance Portage has is a long inbound and a quick shot. They let a lot of time go off the clock and didn't foul until 1.5 seconds remaining. Mariah Andrews with 2 clutch free throws to give the Ramblers their 3-point lead. So 1.5 to go. 4 Ramblers back at about half court. Here we go. The inbound. Long pass. Down the court. Intercepted Andrews, and that's going to do it. The Lady Ramblers hold on for the 40-37 win. And they are back-to-back WestPac champs. Oh, what an exciting game here at the UPJ Sports Center. So glad you were along for it. So they're going to cut the net down, hand it to the Lady Ramblers. Congratulations to Corey Pavlovsky and his Lady Ramblers, back-to-back WestPac Championships with a 40-37 victory over Portage. So your final stats first for the Lady Mustangs. Ariana Wozniak, 2 points in the first quarter. That was it for her. She finishes with 2. Marin Swank finishes the night with 5. Alex Chobini, she had 4, all coming in the second half. Sydney Sawson had 10 points before she fouled out with 2:13 left to go in the basketball game. Cami Burkett, just a pair of free throws for her tonight. She finishes with 2 points. Brooke Bednarski, you know, she averages 4.9 per game, but boy, did she shine. She only had 3 in the first half, but came alive in the third quarter, dropping 6, and then picked up another 5 in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough for the Lady Mustangs. So 14 points for Bednarski, and she led the Portage Mustangs. For the Lady Ramblers, Shannon Tokarski, 1 3-pointer back in the first quarter, but that was enough. That's all she needed. I believe it gave Windber the lead at that point, or extended the lead. 8 points for Riley Ott on the evening. 6 for Harmony Jablin. Mariah Andrews, she finishes with 14. And Gina Gay, well, let's see, Sammy Horner had 1 free throw. And Gina Gay with 8. So Mariah Andrews with those 2 clutch free throws at the end to extend that Rambler lead to 3. And the Lady Ramblers win it 40-37. And are your 2022 WestPac champs for the second time in 2 years. So what's next? Well, the District 5 playoffs begin. The Ramblers, the first seed, they get the first round bye. They will await the winner of Conemaugh Township and McConnellsburg, the 4 and 5 seeds. That game will be playing on the 22nd, and then on the 24th at Windber Area High School. We'll have that one for you on the NFHS High School Sports Network. And then, of course, on the 1st of March will be the championship game. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Windber plays the winner. Windber plays the winner of Conemaugh Township and McConnellsburg, that game on February 22nd. Wow, what an exciting game. Glad you were here for it. The Lady Ramblers beating the Lady Mustangs of Portage 40-37 on behalf of all the players, coaches, staff, administration, and everyone involved with Windber Area School District. This is 1982 graduate George Lucas. So glad you were along for the ride. What an exciting game. Back-to-back championships for your Lady Ramblers. How exciting as the medal ceremony begins. The Lady Mustangs getting their medals first, and then the Lady Ramblers will receive theirs. So we'll talk again on February 24th, the semifinals of District 5 as the state tournament starts. Again, hope you enjoyed it, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night.